is so good to see you on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. What is this? What is this? What is this, ladies? What is it? I want you to start guessing what this might be. What might this be? Crackers, right? It's crackers and a banana, saltine crackers, a banana, and this is coffee. The reason I have this is I want to show you guys something. Because this right here would be things that I would grab when I didn't have time to eat, which was all the time, right? How many of you relate? Especially my nurses. Listen, I work with a lot of nurses, doctors, teachers, techs, all of you ladies. Have you done this before? Have you just grabbed something, stuffed it in your mouth, and just kept going because you're so busy? If you are one of those people, I want to know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're watching. Drop a hey, I'm watching you below if you're on here live with me. Because listen, I want to talk to you ladies. I've been there. I don't want to talk at you. I want to talk to you. I understand where you are. I've been there. And it got me results that I didn't like. I didn't feel good. I didn't look good. Listen, I want you to tag a woman who skips meals or one who lives on 1,200 calories. Tag her because she needs to hear this. And here's the thing. She's in trouble and honestly, she doesn't even know it. I know because I've been there, but here's the hard truth. Eating less is making you fatter. How could that be? How could eating less, like I said, this was a typical, I'm too busy to eat kind of food I would grab. I would grab coffee because I was starving. And here's the thing, women over 40 are doing this every single day. And especially highly successful women. Some of the worst I've seen at it is, believe it or not, some of the doctors I've worked with, some of the nurses I've worked with, working in healthcare and fueling your body, or maybe not even fueling it at all, right? Because we work 12-hour shifts. I understand it. Teachers, CEOs of businesses, ladies, you're grabbing a coffee because you're starving. Here's the thing. And we wonder why we're not losing weight. It's happening to women over the age of 40 every single day. And I want to tell you why, because I did that. We've been told to eat less, eat light, like this. Skip the bread, stay in a calorie deficit. How many of you have done that? Intermittent fast. I've had women come on here and tell me that their intermittent fasting window was like, they had 4 hours to eat or 6 hours to eat. Some of them 8 hours to eat. And it was really hard for them to eat and they thought that was going to help them and it didn't. Why didn't it help? Let's talk about that. It's not because you're not disciplined. You ladies are successful ladies. It's not that you have a problem with discipline. So quit shaming yourself over it. Here's the science that they don't teach you though. I want to talk about this. It's not just calories in versus calories out. When you're over 40, things start changing. And I have women come to me every day. I'm a nutritionist. I work with women across the globe, including nurses and doctors and CEOs and lawyers and moms and teachers all over the world. And this is something I see all the time. A lady is ashamed that she has body fat, number one, and she feels like she's barely eating. But here's the thing, when you undereat food for too long, and I've done it, your body does not say, hey, she's trying to get skinny now. Let's let go of the fat. It does not say that, ladies. You know what it says? It says we're starving. Store fat. We're starving. Store fat. Burn muscle tissue. Slow everything down. That's what your body does. And I used to run to the kitchen or stop at the gas station, didn't have time to eat, didn't eat anything at all, grab this cup of coffee, trusty cup of coffee, makes your stomach feel a little bit better and you're not hungry. my hunger signals even went away. And maybe some of you feel that way. I don't hardly ever get hungry. I hear that one a lot. I don't get hungry too often. I had a woman tell me, she said, I'm on keto. I don't get really hungry. And I said, honey, that's not a good sign. That's a bad sign. Your body needs fuel. And if it's not telling you you're hungry, that means it's shut that part of your body down. It's not wanting to tell you you're hungry because it thinks it's starving to death, that there's very little fuel. And you've got muscle loss and you're tired all the time. And here's the thing, you know, ladies in the health industry, I've had so many nurses come on and doctors, but more nurses than anyone in the at Bod Babes as clients. And you know what? They're tired. I had a Life Flight nurse come on and she said, I never know when I'm going to have to take off. And an emergency room nurse, and she said, you know, it's go, 12 hours. And good luck if you get a lunch break, right? So here's the thing. Our bodies, when we're eating very little like that, we are shocked at, why am I gaining body fat? But it's just like I said, when our bodies think that we have to survive a famine, they want us, our bodies have to live longer. And to do that, you know this, you've been to school, your body slows down your metabolism. How does it slow down your metabolism? It cannibalizes muscle tissue. You know that, right? To slow down how many calories you're burning. And then it just tries to store fat, store fuel, just in case I need it for later. I have to live on what I'm getting. And so here's the thing. We got to turn that around. Your body is clinging to every little bite like it's your last meal. And you know that. Some of you aren't getting hungry anymore. Drop me a me in the comments. If you feel like that, if you feel like that's you, and I'm going to tell you, that used to be me. I ate very, very little. It was awful. And I was storing fat around my middle. I couldn't get it to go away. I did keto. I did fasting. I did all these crazy diets, the HCG diet, where you put these drops under your tongue and eat one green apple a day. That was awful. I was angry. I was not a nice person, right? And now you've got age. You're adding age to the mix if you're over 40, and you've got hormones, and you add those into the mix. And now it's a game changer. And we don't understand what's going on. Our body's not 25 anymore, ladies. We're wiser, we're stronger, but our metabolism has shifted. Listen to me. The things that worked when you were 25, they aren't working right now. And you don't understand it. Some of you are eating very little. But see, here's the thing. Your estrogen drops, your muscle loss is speeding up, and your stress and your cortisol, which signal your body, hey, store fat right around here, it's running higher, ladies. And if you're still eating like you're in a constant deficit, your body is just in shutdown mode. All right? It's not broken. It's just protecting you. Listen, you're not broken. Your body is just trying to protect you, trying to get you to live a long time in a famine, okay? But here's the thing. You're paying the price in belly fat that will not budge. How many of you have been there? Come on, give me a thumbs up. Say a me, because I have, all right? I have myself. Brain fog. Oh my gosh, brain fog. Whew. Gosh, it's awful. I know you feel that. Low energy. That was me. Always tired, always exhausted. And here's the thing. And the scale is just gaslighting you every single morning. It's so aggravating. I hated that scale. You guys saw me take the scale out the other day on a video, hit it with a sledgehammer, put some two-stroke oil, I think, on top of it, and set that thing on fire. I have told so many of my clients, I said, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to burn that thing. I'm going to take that scale from your house, wherever you are in this world, and I'm going to get it out of your house. It's ruining your day. It's ruining your life. How many of you felt like that? Oh God, I hated the scale. I still hate the scale. I still don't like the scale. So you're not alone in that. So give me a thumbs up or a mad face if it's ever felt like your life, right? Has this ever felt like your life? Do you relate? So what are we going to do? That's what we need to discuss. What do we do? Do we keep just eating the crackers, do the same thing, and the coffee, drinking the coffee to make our hunger go away if we're even hungry, or the banana because we don't have time to cook or eat? As nurses, we're working 12-hour shifts. As lawyers, we're working 12-hour shifts. What are we going to do? Ladies, we got to figure it out. We've got to eat more. All right? You've got to eat more. You've got to fuel your body. And that doesn't seem like the right answer. The right answer seems like we need to eat less so that we weigh less. And that's usually true. Calories in versus calories out. I had some lady yesterday just said, I believe in calories in versus calories out. Well, honey, if you're over the age of 40 and you've barely been eating anything and your hormones are crazy, tell me how that's working for you. Because I've worked with thousands of clients across the globe who are like, Allie, why am I having this belly fat? What is going on with my body? I'm barely eating anything. And it's true. It isn't always calories in versus calories out. Because if your body's not getting enough fuel, it's going to slow down the rate at which you burn calories to save your life. And that's not a good thing because it tries to store as much fat as it possibly can. You need to change things. You need to fuel your body instead of keeping it at a deficit and low calories. And that, my friend, is scary, ladies. Oh my gosh, it took me over 2 years of knowing this information before I applied it to myself. I was afraid to eat more. I was deathly afraid of carbs, and I was afraid to eat more because I was going to gain weight. I knew I was going to gain weight. I freaked out. I can't eat more than this. That's what I told myself. Scary. It was very scary for me, you know? But here's the thing. You got to fuel your body, but you got to fuel it with the right things and in the right balance. And that's the thing that we don't understand. We're afraid to eat. Like, what is going on? And how in the world do I change this? But here's the formula that I teach my ladies inside of Bod Babes. And I want you to save this or share this to your page or take notes, whatever you do. Share it to Messenger, send it to somebody so you'll have it for later if you can't write this down right now. All right? Focus on your protein first. It's really important. Listen to me. Eat 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking. All right? 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking. Now listen to me. If you say, I'm too busy to have breakfast in the morning, I want you to stop right there. When did your health become an option? Listen to me. When did your health become an option? You have to fuel your body. It's a basic necessity. Ladies, even if, God forbid, I'm not all into protein shakes, but even if that means a protein shake, just get it done in the mornings. I know as nurses and teachers and lawyers, you're getting up really early. But maybe you, listen to me, for your good of your health, go to bed half hour early, get up a half hour early, and take care of your body. You deserve that. You are worth that. All right? You are worth that. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better. It's a non-negotiable, ladies. Get 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking. And that way, you're telling your body, hey, you're getting fuel. And here's another thing I want you to do. Build your meals around balance. You should have protein, fiber, and carbs at every meal from clean sources of food. Not junk, not protein bars, not all protein shakes, right? From clean foods. Another tip, don't go more than 4 or 5 hours without food. Eat, ladies. You got to fuel your body. You got to turn this around. And to turn this around, this is what it looks like. All right? Are you writing this down? Are you sharing this to your page or Messenger so that you can look at it later? Because ladies, this is going to change your life. Especially you nurses out there. I talk to so many of you all the time, every day. and you're skipping lunch because you don't have time for lunch most times. And sometimes you just grab something so quick and it's the wrong thing, right? You got to eat enough to fuel your life, not just survive your day. You know that. As a nurse, you know that. I'm speaking to nurses because that's who I talk to every day. Nurses and teachers, CEOs and lawyers, and doctors too. Doctors that aren't fueling their bodies. All right, listen to me. We know better than this. Our health is suffering because of it. And here we are trying to help others with their health, right? And if you're already thinking, I don't have time, Allie, I don't have time, I want you to write that in the comments because I want you to be honest with yourself. And then I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. If you've ever said that, I don't have time, like me, right here, this right here, was sometimes just something to make my stomach quit hurting, right? Crackers. Tell me how much nutritional value that has. Come on. A banana has a little bit, I lost my banana. A banana has a little bit more nutrition, probably a lot more than those crackers, right? And then the coffee was keeping me going, right? But listen to me. We honestly know better than that. When did it become an option to feed ourselves nutritional food? Come on, we know better, right? I don't like to cook. I hear that one all the time. Allie, I don't like to cook. I don't have time to cook. I hate it too. You're in a boat with so many women. These days, I don't know very many women that like to cook. And that is just the truth. They don't have the time to cook, they say. They don't want to cook. But listen, I'm not a great cooker. Oh gosh, you don't want to probably eat very much that I cook, to be really honest. It'll be really plain and chances are it could be burned or dry or whatever. But listen, there's ways to make it happen. You know, nurses pulling 12-hour shifts, you've got to figure it out. You just can't keep running your body in the ground and then saying, I just don't have time. That's not the solution. That's not the answer. Women running companies, that is not your answer, ladies. At some point, your body's going to give out on you. Listen to me. I know. Boy, I'll tell you, I am the founder of Bod Babes. I'm a nutritionist, and I work long hours. It's Sunday. This is my day off, and I'm working. Today, I'm talking to you, right? So I understand the long hours. Moms taking care of aging parents. Oh my gosh. Listen, you don't need to be perfect, ladies, but you do need a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're just going to keep planning to fail. You've got to have a plan, and that is what this is about. I want you to tag a woman who says she's too busy to eat. Come on. It might be you. Just say me. And let her know she's not alone. We need to know that this is becoming very normal for women, and we've got to change that. You're not alone in that. You know, tag a woman who needs to hear this. And here's the thing. It's out of love. It's not out of judgment. It's out of love to show her or you that, hey, you're worth it. You're worth the time. You're worth the effort. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better. You're going to have more energy. You're going to lose the weight. Let me show you something. You know, wine. I'm not going to show you wine. I don't have any wine. I did the other day when I did my video with wine in a gym. Did you see that? That's crazy. I got a little crazy. I'm trying to make a point. But listen, most women are drinking wine in the evenings because they're stressed out, right? You're stressed out. But it's not helping you. It's not. We think it's helping us, but it's not. It's actually hurting us more. We've got low food, we've got wine, we've got low nutrients, we've got low fuel. Come on. And we'll pour a glass of it sometimes during the week, more than we like to say, and sometimes on Fridays, and we're wondering why nothing's changing. And, you know, wine feels good for the minute, but it's not doing you any body favors. It's just not. Your body has to stop processing fat, burning fat, if you're eating low calories, and take care of the poison, which is wine. Take care of that first. it has to prioritize that. And depending on how much wine you had to drink, I mean, if you've had a couple glasses, your body could be processing that alcohol for 48 hours and turn off fat burning. And some of us are drinking something every night. And then we're wondering why our body's not changing. You know, food, fuel, real fuel, protein, healthy carbs. I like to call them slow carbs. That's the ones filled with fiber and healthy fat. That's what your body is looking for. That's what it's begging for. And you can make that happen. It almost sounds ludicrous to say that we don't have time to eat. You know, when did that become okay? When did it become okay? I've told some of my nurses, you know, I don't love protein bars. They're highly processed, but it's better than nothing. Stick one in your pocket. When you're walking down the hall, stick a few bites in your mouth. You know, talk to your boss and say, listen, we're in the health industry and we're not eating. You know, I had the lady who was a life flight nurse. She said, I'm worried. She said, I'm losing so much strength and I'm gaining so much weight. She goes, I don't know. She was living off of, she said, those energy drinks. I can't remember how many she had a day, a lot. Because she never knew when she was going to be called out. And she said, I'm afraid that I am not going to be able to lift somebody into the helicopter. Scary. Scary. When we start to give our body the right fuel, ladies, the fat will start to melt. We've got to be not afraid to eat, right? We can build muscle if we have fuel, but here's the thing. You can go to the gym and have very low calories, and I'm the one who can preach that because I did that. I went to the gym for years and had very low calories, and I had muscle loss. Isn't that crazy to think? But I didn't have enough fuel. And so my body had to let go of muscle tissue. And I thought, oh, I'm starting to see some definition in my arms. No, girl, I was just losing some body fat around my arms, gaining it in my waist. It was awful. I lost my butt. So many of you say, oh, I don't have a butt anymore. That's a bad sign. That's not a good sign. It's not just old age. That's muscle loss. All right? You got to have fuel. You got to have enough calories to build muscle. If your body only has enough fuel for your organs to function, listen to me. Then listen to me. You're not going to build muscle no matter how hard you try. Your body's just trying to survive. Eat the right fuel, your energy will come back. I was so tired of being tired. I know you're like that too. You know, just like that nurse, she was drinking those drinks, energy drinks all the time, right? Listen, ladies, and you're not just going to shrink if you're eating the right food. I shrunk. I looked awful. When I was barely eating, I looked awful. I was embarrassed of what I saw. I thought, what is this? I am at my goal weight now, and I look like this. What is wrong with my body? Is this aging? You know, I got fit after 50, and now I'll be 58 this year. Listen to me. I had to learn to fuel my body the right way with the right balance, and I'll tell you what. And for my hormonal health, oh my gosh, so much more. And listen to me, it changed the shape of my body. And you guys see that. You guys see that with me and my clients. That has to do with the right nutrition. Yeah, and working out. Listen, like I said, I have nurses and doctors and lawyers that are my clients from across the globe. Moms and CEOs and all that. I'm talking to you because you're so busy. Maybe you're taking care of your elderly parents. You're so busy, but you're letting your health be driven in the ground. You can't do that. There was a CEO of one of the businesses that one of my clients, she owned, and she said, Allie, I just don't have time to eat. I'm always on the phone. I'm always running things, making sure things are happening. And she was very successful in that area, but I had to tell her, I said, what happens when you get sick and you're not there? If you're running the whole show now and you're not eating, you are going to get sick. Your body can only take that much stress so long. What will happen to your business when it hits you? Because it's going to. You're not invincible. And you might be a nurse, but you're not invincible. You're my hero, but you're not invincible. Listen to me. You got to take care of you. I'm fighting today for you. All right? I'm fighting for you. Hear me. I've been there. I've done that. It didn't turn out well at all. Most women do not need another diet. We are searching the internet for another diet. Oh my God. I've tried them all. I've tried them all. And you're searching for another diet. Listen, that's not what you need. You need someone to speak truth to you. All right? You need someone to help you rebuild your metabolism from the inside out. That's what you need. Your metabolism needs rebuilt from the inside out. You need to quit guessing and quit being aggravated and sad and upset and feeling like something's wrong with me. It isn't. You have to take care of you. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your health. You, lady, right there watching me right now, you're important. People love you. They want you to live a long time. They want you to be happy and strong and healthy and vibrant. They want you to feel your best about yourself. They do. People that love you want that for you. And it's important to them that they see you winning. Did you know that people feel that way about you? It's not always about pouring your life out. Sometimes, ladies, your cup is empty. And you have to slow down, and you've got to make yourself a priority. Listen, eating is a priority. It's not for a short time, it's forever. You've got to make that a priority, getting good food in your mouth and in your body. You can't live on 1,200 calories and gain your weight of muscle. I have so many women, very low calories, and they're in the gym working hard, and they think, I'm going to get muscle tissue. And you can't. Your body doesn't have enough calories to build muscle. And that's the truth. That's a scientific proven fact. And if you're a nurse, you know that, right? You know that. You can't intermittent fast your way through menopause. You cannot. Most of the ladies who are coming on here, intermittent fasting, they're not getting hardly any protein. They're not getting hardly any kind of calories. Listen to me. Less is not more sometimes. Get your protein in. You can't detox tea your way into energy. You just cannot. You cannot. Energy drink your way into energy. It is only going to last a very short time. You know that. You've been there. And then you drink another one, right? Imagine all the chemicals in there you're putting in your body. You're better than that. I've done it. I'm not judging you. I've done all of it. I'm not judging you. I'm loving on you. I'm telling you the truth that somebody needed to tell you. Or you need to tell yourself. You're better than that. Come on. You've got to learn to eat like a woman over 40. It changes. It just does. And so many women are on here looking for tips and tricks. Oh my God. I did the same thing. Listen, you're messing yourself up. You're causing yourself more problems. It's confusing. I was so confused. Oh my God. There's so much marketing information out there. Buy this supplement. Do this diet. Keep coming back. They want your money. Come on. They're not teaching you how to live without them. You know what I do at Bod Babes? I teach you how to get rid of me. I teach you everything that you need to know. Because that's what a good company does. That's what a good person would do. Right? I don't want to keep you coming back and buying all the supplements and you're hooked. You got to stay in here at Bod Babes or it's just all going to go to pot, as my grandmother would say. No. You got to know your stuff. And as a nurse, you can't be hanging out at Bod Babes for the next 5 years, right? You need to go on with your business. And most of you nurses understand what your fuel needs to look like. You just need a coach in your corner fighting for you. All right? Some of you don't understand. Some of you watching today don't understand what your fuel needs to look like, and you're so confused. Listen, you need somebody to teach you. You need a coach, somebody who's been there to coach you through it. It'll change your life. If you want to look strong and feel strong again, you've got to do something different. And that's what I do inside of Bod Babes. That's what we do. All right? I promised earlier to give you a way to fix this. And I'll tell you, without guessing how to fix this, without starving how to fix this, and without losing your mind, how do you fix this? And I'm going to tell you the truth. Right here it is. And some of you want to hear it and some of you don't. Go on a program with me. Come on. Learn. Quit guessing. Some of you have watched me for years. Some of you have talked to me. I have women that have talked to me since 2020, 2021. And they're still coming on and saying, Allie, I'm going to start. Honey, you're a priority. Let's get it done. Why are you going to stay in that place spinning your wheels so long? You deserve the change. Let's get it figured out and let's get it done. You're worth it. Come on, you're worth it. We're fighting for you, right? We're fighting for you. You're worth it. Come inside my program. And I'm going to build a diet for you. I'm going to coach you through it. We're going to figure it out if you're a nurse working 12 hours, if you're a lawyer working all kinds of crazy hours. We got to figure it out. Because doing what you're doing right now is not working. It's not working. And you know that. And I've done it. I'm not judging. I'm loving. All right? I'm loving you. You can do this. Quit talking yourself out of it. You can do it. I'm here to coach you through it. I'm here to lead you through it, step by step, help you understand how it works, help you work on your food, understand how to get your workouts in, even if it's at home, even if it's at the gym, either way, it doesn't matter. Custom built for you. Seriously. Coaching every single day that you need it. That's legit. For real. So, you get your own custom nutrition plan. You're going to get workouts for home or the gym, real ones, not fluffy ones, real ones that change your body. You're going to get a private coach. Listen to me. You're going to get in our private app with women across the globe who are doing the same thing you're doing, right? Weekly one-on-one coaching calls. How awesome is that? Daily support, training, and accountability that you've been missing. Listen to me. It's hard to do it on your own. That's not weakness. Girl, sometimes you got to have somebody in your corner fighting for you. Sometimes you need somebody reminding you and helping you and believing in you and fighting for you and fighting with you to move forward. Because we give up on ourselves too easily. And a lot of times we don't have the right influences around us to help us. Sometimes we've got family members that want us to eat pizza every night or drink wine with them every night, right? We need somebody in our corner fighting for us. And that's what we do at Bod Babes. And I can't take everybody. This is not a big old huge group program. It's not. It's one-on-one. You can be part of the groups, but listen, I can only take on so many at a time. We are not a huge company. We're a smaller company. And you know why? Because we aren't taking on big groups at a time and giving everybody the same plan and the same workout. It doesn't work that way. It's not going to work for you that way. So, listen to me. I have spots open right now. Right now. If you want one. Put below ready or send me a private message and let's talk. Be done with guessing. All right, guessing is so frustrating. Oh my gosh, I did it for years. I did. Me. All right, I've done it. I tried all the tips and all the tricks. I was so confused. I bought the supplements. I tried the different diets. It's nutty. It was nutty for me. I about lost my mind. I thought something was really wrong with me. if you're really ready to see your body finally change, and if you're ready to take care of yourself, then either write ready below or go over to my website. You can write ready in my comments, or you can write it to me in a personal message, or you can go to my website and check me out. There is a testimony of a woman there, and her name is Tina. There's a couple video testimonies, and I will tell you, that woman's life changed dramatically in her 60s. She went from barely being able to walk because she was so obese, listen to me, truthfully, to looking at her reflection in a window and not realizing it was her at first. And then she realized it was her, and she goes, oh my God, that's me. And now she's 68 years old. And her life is so different. It is crazy to see how this beautiful woman changed her life in her 60s. Is it too late for you, honey? No, it's not. Go over to bodbabes.com. I'll spell it out for you. Or if you want it in your comments below, I'll put it there, or in a message. B-O-D, like body, but without the Y. Bodbabes, B-A-B-E-S.com. Check it out. Check it out. You're going to see my incredibly good-looking husband on there, and he is too a coach. And as I said, we're nutritionists, and my husband is Mr. Tennessee. He has won multiple physique contests over the age of 50. His first competition was at age 51. He's a pretty good-looking guy, in my opinion. Go check it out, and you can go to the men's or the women's website. Check it out. And I have some spots. I think I have 8 spots left right now, something like that. You can see it on the checkout page, and that's legit. All right, we're a small company. I can only take on so many women at a time. And get in there and let's learn. Let's love on you. Let's get you in a better place. All right? This is not right here where you're spinning your wheels. It's not the life that you were meant to live, and you know that. It's running you in the ground. You don't have to be here eating like a bird and wondering why you're feeling like crap. Be done with that. It's your time to thrive right now. It's your time. Quit looking back and let's get moving forward. Let's get your life back. Let's get your life back. Let's get you to where you want to be. I want you to drop any comments you have below. Drop any questions you have below. I'm an open book. I love to answer your questions. I love to give you information as much as I possibly can. This is my day off, so I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go enjoy my family a little bit. I got a call at 1, but I got a potential client on the phone at 1, so I'm going to work a little bit more today. But then I'm going to go have some fun in the sun. I think it's 77 here in Tennessee. So listen, save this, share it to your page, do something with it. You're not the only one that needs to hear it, right? And I would love to have you at Bod Babes. I'd love to help you move forward and out of this place. Have a great Sunday, ladies. Talk to you soon.